Okay, here we have the anatomy of the Hugel berm on contour. Here I've repiled the dirt that was downslope on top of it. Actually, let's go down to the end. We'll do it from the bottom up. We've got the trench dug out here with some wood in it. This needs to be filled up. I got a lot more junk wood in the back I'll be filling this with. And so after the bigger pieces, we get to some of the smaller pieces. I've started adding some green in the bottom of that. That should compost nicely with the rest of the smaller material, which I'm putting on top of the green. And after I've got my trench basically refilled with wood material, I am raking, shoveling that soil that was downslope back onto the berm, onto the wood. And so now it's mounding over. And that lead edge is going to be where that contour was. So that's going to funnel the water from there over very slowly to those last flags where I'll put in the sill, and the water will slowly spill out onto this area here and trickle downhill to the next berm. So a little bit more work to do here. I should have it done by the end of tomorrow. And maybe even start thinking about putting some seed on it to stabilize. If not that, maybe tarping over it for a while until we hit good germination. I also threw a little bit of fish pellet fertilizer down into the wood. This is a lot of new green wood, and that new green wood tends to eat up the nitrogen, and which is a good thing. It will sink the nitrogen and then slow release it back into the mound as it rots. But in those first couple of years, it does tend to eat up the nitrogen. So I added some fish pellet fertilizer so that there was some extra nitrogen for it to eat up. When I put in the rest of the top coat on this, I'll probably get a couple yards of compost and actually dress the very top of the mound. I may go ahead and put in some bone meal and some blood meal just in that top coat so the plants this season have a good jump start. All right. And I did clean up quite a bit. It's not all gone. It's mostly briars and stuff that I just don't want to mess with right now. But I also pulled down 3 more trees. So I've been chopping those up here and putting them down in there. All right, that's the progress on the swale, well, not swale, the Hugel berms here in the Purlieu.